Hello everybody, I hope everyone's having a great night. Welcome to the Northeast Ohio Sports Show. Let me see real quick, guys. Actually, I believe, episode 41. Sorry about that. Let me pull this up. It's currently Thursday, January 29th, 2026. We'll go right into it. I wanted this to be a little quicker episode, so it's just going to be me for now. Hunter might be able to make it. He will message me if so. We will actually skip the funny, not so funny topic, and we'll go right into the Super Bowl with the Seahawks and Patriots, and we'll actually talk about a little bit about the matchups from last week. Make sure you guys are dropping a like if you're enjoying the content. Hope everyone's having a great week. One more day till Friday. We'll go over last week's NFL games with the Patriots and Broncos, where the Patriots won 10-7. Going to stats for that. That was the AFC Championship game. May was 10 for 21 for 86 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Stidham, for backup, had 133 passing yards, actually more than May. 17 for 31 through 10 more times. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So that's kind of crazy. Drake May didn't really have the best playoff game. However, Broncos had a really good defense, so we knew that was going to happen. Let me check something real quick, guys. I want to make sure this isn't showing. I'll make some coming through, I guess. That's being a little weird. I'll check this on here. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to make sure the stream's running well. I think it is. Yep. Alright, good to see. Once again, make sure you guys drop a like if you're enjoying the content. Any comments about what we're talking about, I could see and I could respond. Switch stats. Let's see how else the teams are doing. Stevenson, 71 yards on 25 carries for the Patriots. Harvey for the Broncos, 13 carries of 31 yards. So basically a defensive powerhouse. At the start of the game, they thought the Patriots were going to win about 57%, and they ended up doing it. Patriots had 206 total yards. Broncos had 181. Broncos had 2 turnovers, which really ended up screwing them over. For the NFC, we had the Seahawks versus Rams, and the Seahawks won 31-27. Both of these very close games. Matthew Stafford had 374 yards. This was not like the other games of defense. They were passing the ball, slinging it. 22 for 35 with 3 touchdowns. Sam Darnold went 346, 25 for 36, and also 3 touchdowns. Rushing, LA's running back Corum had 9 carries for 55 yards, and Kenneth Walker III had 19 carries, 1 touchdown for 61 yards for the Seahawks. It's crazy how this game went. Total yards, LA had almost 480, and the Seahawks actually had a little under 400, and they still were able to win the game. They had no turnovers. They had 2 less first downs, even more penalties. They were 0 for 1 on 4th down. LA was 1 for 8 on 3rd downs, where Seahawks were 7 for 13 on 3rd downs. Definitely helped out there. Seahawks were 4 for 5 in the red zone. LA was 2 for 3. So going into the Super Bowl with the Seahawks and Patriots, that'll be coming up February 8th. Tuesday, February 3rd, we have a Pro Bowl on ESPN and Disney XD, I said. Going into the Super Bowl, the spread is Seattle minus 4.5. Total points, 45.5, which is kind of crazy, but we'll see. It could definitely end there. Patriots come in 14-3, and Seattle's also 14-3. I do think the Patriots offense will be a big struggle, especially how Drake May's been playing. He's questionable, so that's like Sam Darnold. The Patriots have a 40.4% win chance, and Seattle has a 59.6%. So I definitely think it's going to be a Seattle game. Sam Darnold actually has less total yards on the year and less touchdowns than Drake May. Comparing it, Sam Darnold has 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 14 picks. Drake May has about almost 4,400 yards with 31 touchdowns and 8 picks. Seattle has a way better rushing attack with Walker, a 1,000-yard season. 5 touchdowns. Henderson for New England had 911 yards, 9 touchdown season. Way more receiving yards for Smith and Jigma versus Diggs, so it'll be interesting. Smith and Jigma had a freaking 1,800-yard season of 10 touchdowns, which is crazy. Diggs had a 1,000-yard season with 4 touchdowns, and he also had about almost 20 less receivings than Jigba. I really think it's going to be a defense powering Seattle for this one. Also, you see scores above and below me. Currently, we have the Penguins playing the Blackhawks, and they're smushing them. About 50 seconds left in the second. It is 4-1, Pittsburgh above the Blackhawks. Cavaliers play the Suns tomorrow. Good to see. F1 offseason. Right now, we have a shakedown going on, which is basically secret testing happening in Spain. We're going to see some of the team's shakedown liveries and testing liveries, and we'll also get to see some of the new tech that they are rolling out with active aero on the front wing. Very interesting to see. However, it only comes out from F1, and any type of spy photos we can get, or there's been people hacking broadcasting times. So it really depends on what we could see. They do not allow media in there. They wanted this to be purely testing for teams to iron out the new regulations. One thing that's very interesting with this man right here, they announced that Michael Schumacher, after 12 years of being bedridden, is finally out of bed, and he's able to be pushed around in his wheelchair. Long-term recovery for him. He had really bad brain damage after hitting a tree in the Swiss Alps 12 years ago. 7-time F1 champion, one of the best to ever do it. Tragedy, sad. His son is racing an IndyCar this year. I can see him at 5,500. I'm really excited for. So it's good to see him get healthier. Also, I love how AI put Lewis's Ferrari thing on here, even though it's in his Mercedes gear, but whatever. I'm fine with it. This AI slop is crazy to me. Crazy. Funny. Also, LEGO announced that they're having a Michael Schumacher LEGO set for $90, which is amazing. I can't wait to buy it. Really cool tires, Bridgestone, really cool Legos. Looks like an awesome set. I can't wait to build that one. And that's probably it for F1, because a lot is secret. You can watch other YouTubers and F1 highlights from Everyday Shakedown. Those are good to see on the F1 YouTube channel, so make sure you drop down there. We'll have more next week and as we go into preseason testing in Bahrain. Not much in IndyCar offseason. We're going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I'll let you guys know the scores from them from last Thursday. ESPN, such a slow app. Last Thursday, the Penguins beat the Flyers 6-3. Then on Saturday, they lost to the Blue Jackets 4-3 in shootout. Oh wait, sorry, that was 2 weeks ago. Yep. Last Thursday, I forgot we had no games this past week. We beat the Oilers 6-2, which is awesome to see. Sunday, the Penguins beat the Canucks 3-2. Right now, that's actually 5-1. Blackhawks. Penguins over Blackhawks, my bad. Saturday, we play the Rangers at 3:30 on ABC. Monday, we play the Senators, 7 p.m. on ESPN+. Tuesday, we play Islanders on TNT HBO Max. And Thursday, we are playing Sabres next Thursday at 7 p.m. Currently, the standings in the Metro, Penguins are doing very good right now. They are in second. Carolina's first at 32-15, 69 points. Penguins are 26, 14, and 11 overtime losses, 63 points. We are tied with the Islanders, and we'll be playing them here soon. Should be cool to see. Islanders are 29, 19, and 5, 63 points. Philly's below us. Philly's currently tied with Columbus and Washington. So it's kind of Columbus is coming back. Philly and Washington are still not having the best year. Philly are 24, 19, and 9, or 57 points. Blue Jackets are 25, 20, and 7, 57 points. Washington 25, 22, and 7, 57 points. For New Jersey, Devils are currently 27, 24, and 2 with 56 points. Crazy to see them not doing too well. I don't know if their stars got injured or traded or something. Rangers, which is another team that was good for a little bit, 22, 26, and 6, 50 points. Rangers now have Pittsburgh's coach, and we have one of their old coaches. So crazy to see how this is happening. Awesome to see. We'll go into Blue Jackets where Hunter's not here. I'll check real quick if Hunter was able to stop in. I don't think so. Probably a busy day for him. And I will find that real quick. Like I said, this will be a quicker episode. I wanted to relax a little bit tonight. So hoo. All right. Since last Thursday, the Blue Jackets beat the Stars. Good to see for them. 1-0. Then they beat the Lightning 8-5 Saturday. They were really doing well. They had a game that was postponed. Makeup date, Kings and Blue Jackets on Monday. I don't know if that's because of the snow. Yeah, it was in Columbus. They beat the Flyers at Columbus 5-3 on Wednesday. So that really helps them get the points back up. They play the Blackhawks, which they should be able to beat if Pittsburgh's whooping on them so bad. Tomorrow, 8:30. Then they play the Blues Saturday at 7. Then they will play Tuesday against the Devils at 7. Wednesday against the Blackhawks at 7. Blue Jackets against the Bruins next Thursday at 7. So crazy, they have a lot of games coming up. They could actually do pretty well with their points, and especially because they're getting games postponed. Then we'll go on to the Cavaliers. NBA. I didn't tell you the record. My bad, guys. Pittsburgh is currently 26. Oh, I did. I went over things. My bad. I went over the standings. Cleveland is currently 29-20. Like I said, they play the Suns tomorrow. They should be able to beat them. Let's see how the standings are going in the East. Currently, number 1 is Detroit. Then we have New York, number 2, 6 games behind. Boston, number 2, 6 games behind. They're both 29-18. We have Toronto at 29-20, or 7 games behind. Just like the Cavs, 7 games behind. So a lot of these teams are actually very close from 1 to 2 right now, which is good to see. Then we have a drop-off. Cavaliers are in 5th. Then we have a drop-off. Philly at 6. They're at 9.5 games behind. Orlando at 7th at 10.5 games behind. Same with Miami at 8th, 10.5 games behind. Atlanta in 9th, 12 games behind. Chicago in 10th with 12 games behind. Outside of the play-ins, we have Charlotte, 15.5. Milwaukee, 16. Brooklyn, 22. Indiana having a horrible year, 23.5. Washington having a horrible year, 23. For Western Conference, we currently... and by the top, Detroit's 34-11. For the top of the Western Conference, OKC is 38-10. Then we have San Antonio, 5.5 games behind. Denver, 6.5 games behind. Houston, 8.5 games behind. LA, 9 games behind. Minnesota, 9 games behind. So kind of close, just like the other one. In 7th, we have Phoenix, that's like the Eastern Conference, my bad. 9.5 games behind. 8th, Golden State, 11.5 games behind. Portland, and 9 for 15 games behind. Clippers are coming back, 10th, 15 games behind. We have Dallas, outside of the play-ins, at 18.5, tied with Memphis. We have Utah at 23 games behind. Sacramento at 26 games behind. Last, New Orleans at 26.5 games behind. The Cavs, since last Thursday, we played Friday against the Kings and beat them 123 to 118. We beat the Magic Saturday 119 to 105. We also beat the Magic Monday 98 to 114. Yesterday we beat the Lakers, which was awesome to see, 129 to 99. Like I said, we play the Suns tomorrow. The Suns are currently 29 to 30, and we are 28 and 19. Sorry, 29 and 20 of the Cavs, and the Suns are 28 and 19. For the scores yesterday, actually, we had for the scores, we had Luka just carrying at 29 points for the Lakers. Donovan Mitchell had 25 points. Rebounds, Vanderbilt had 6 for the Lakers. Allen had 9. For the Cavs, Luka Doncic had 6 assists. Tyson had 6 assists. LeBron James did play. Bad day for him, though, it looks like. 11 points in 27 minutes. 3 for 4 on field goals, 0 for 3 for threes. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 turnovers. Crazy. Luka Doncic really carrying that team, and Ayton had 19 minutes, 10 points, 4 for 4 on field goals, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. But Luka, 30 minutes, 29 points, 3 and 8 from 3, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. For the Cavs, like I said, we had Donovan Mitchell going 25, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, so which is really good to see. Allen helping out. Nance Jr., we still have injuries, so our team just needs to get a little bit better. Merle and all these guys, so it'll be interesting. Ooh, sorry about that. And that's actually might be it. It was end of a second about 7 minutes ago for the Penguins. I really hope everyone's having a great night. Make sure you drop a comment if you enjoyed, even after. It really helps out. Make sure you like video if you enjoyed. That really helps us in the algorithm. Our Facebook's in the description. If you need to know whenever we go live, whenever we're doing our 8:30 p.m. shows, which is our Monday week ahead news show, and our Thursday sports show, like right now, Northeast Ohio Sports Show. And then we'll also be bringing back here soon Healthy Living on Sunday. So make sure you're liking our Facebook, following us on there for any new content. I think that's really it. We'll be back here Monday for the week ahead news show with me and Tommy. Really hope you guys enjoyed this quick episode of for Northeast Ohio Sports Show. Also, one thing I actually totally forgot about was for Browns and a new coaching hire. We hired Todd Monken, which is the old OC for Ravens, which would be really cool to see. I really wanted us to actually be the Joe Schwartz or D coordinator, because the defense has been so good, and they said we might not keep him with this new hire, which I don't like at all. I want to keep good people, and if he kept our defense that good with that bad of a team, we need to make him a head coach. But I also get our offense has been trash, so if you get a head coach that's really good at offense, maybe we can keep our DC, or bring in a decent DC, and we still have the same talent. I know we're trading it for our offense to get a little bit better, especially with a young guy like Sanders. I think that's actually smart, because Lamar Jackson, so he was able to train Lamar Jackson up so well. Call good plays for him. I think he could do the same for Shedeur Sanders, so I'm actually really excited for that. Once again, guys, that's really it for me. Make sure you guys have a great Friday, one more day, end of the week, and we're going to have a nice, relaxing weekend. What did I put for this one? Good night, Ohio. Hope everyone has a great night.